Preparations for our trip to Davis, West Virginia started several days before we left. With the completion of software and firmware updates for the film crew, electrical and other install needs for the vehicles, and route and trip planning, it was finally time to head out for Maryland. After a night full of fun and getting our campsite set up for the weekend, we all woke up refreshed and ready for the day.
It was the onions, right?
I didn't hear him vomiting. It was like 5 minutes after we went to bed. It was violent.
Hey, will you grab my tent covers? Oh, you're taller. You slept in that thing. Help him out, man.
Yeah, I put a roof over your head.
Once everyone was up, we packed the trucks up and made our way down the road into town to a local favorite of ours, the Sawmill, for breakfast.
Oh God, you've had another life in this truck. No bueno. Finally get some pancakes. Woo! I'm gonna set my tent up in the gas station parking lot.
I just can't wait for this breakfast bowl. It just warms your soul, warms your heart, yeah, Tim.
After enjoying our breakfast, we chatted about the day ahead. After that, we made our way to the local gas station, where we would later meet up with a few more people.
Oh.
Morning.
Literally like 6 Marines, all with like Pedialyte in one hand and beer in the other. I'm like,
Yep.
what's going on right now?
There's a trick there.
They're like, well, you're hydrating as you're dehydrating.
Yes.
Got to the point where I was taking shots of rum with Pedialyte.
Yes.
Hey.
With everyone in attendance, we made our last preparations before we headed back up the hill to enjoy a great local landmark.
Oh, I think this is where we're going, which is that bridge that we just crossed over. This is downtown.
Where's the trailhead?
This is where we are. So we got to go back. We're doing so many loops today, but
Just driving in circles.
yeah.
It's weird that it's blocked off. I mean, people are still going down, obviously, but clearly it's not stopping. No. I thought it was clever, and then Nick's in there buying maple syrup because he has a problem. It's one of those times you talk to somebody and just let them know that you got an issue there.
After Blackwater Falls, we went on a short trail ride where a lot of us got to test out some new upgrades to our vehicles.
Great. More. Great.
No day on the trail is complete without a few good beers afterwards. We stopped by a local brewery to hang out before we headed back up to camp for dinner. Back at camp, we got our fire going and started prepping some amazing meals.
Look at me. Tacos.
What kind of tacos?
Shrimp and steak.
So slide everything out and being instantly set up for cooking is my favorite part of the truck. Because let's face it, it's basically just a 4-wheel drive food truck.
Yes. You are a ninja.
You do look like you're about to do some ninja
You
stuff.
got the speed of a ninja.
You know why he's in front of
Huh?
He like complaining about me.
I don't know why it's on there. It's just one day it just got on there.
After the kids went to bed, we hung out around the campfire for a few more drinks. And we got ready for the next day, which proved to be quite challenging. The morning started with its own challenges, which included Jason having to unfreeze his ladder from the ground.
That son of a bitch is frozen in there.
Nobody has a shovel? We can get it out of the shovel. Just got a shovel.
After a quick camp breakfast, we made our way to the gas station, where we said our goodbyes to Jason and Josh.
Yeah, we're gonna head out.
Alright, yeah.
Alright.
See you later. Nice meeting you, dude. Hey, man. Daniel, safe trip. I love you.
Bye, baby cakes. I'll miss you. Once we said our goodbyes, we headed back onto the trails to begin our day of exploring.
And then figure it out, because we'll look at his pad and then we'll try to find this B&L building.
Alright, thank you, sir. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, and that way we come up with a game plan.
Okay.
I mean, that was the Ridge Trail, right?
That's
Yeah.
this. That's this.
That stinks. And then that'll take you all along that ridge. So we could try that one after lunch, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you want to do, it
So-
doesn't matter to me.
Let's roll. I'm gonna follow you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Nick. He wants to go to Hellbenders, and I don't know where that is.
All right.
Since our last trip, there have been several trail closures that we did not know about, so we regrouped over lunch. We'd like to take this time to remind you to always be respectful and to pack in and pack out. With a great afternoon of wheeling behind us, we were ready to keep going and to have some more fun. Unfortunately for us, Mother Nature had a different plan. As dark set in, the weather took a nasty turn. Rain, snow, and sleet covered the trail in an extremely slick coating, making navigation much more difficult. We pushed through the trail, making it to the end of the loop. However, this was really the end of what we could endure for this trip.
Go, 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 go! There you go. There you go. Perfect.
With a negative turn in the weather, it was time for us to head home, ending our trip a day early. We said our goodbyes and each one of us headed in our own directions home. This year's trip to West Virginia was the best one yet, and it was only made possible by each and every one of you. Without you guys, Backwoods Overland wouldn't be a fraction of what it is today. It's one thing to help our customers build their rigs, but having the opportunity to learn and explore as a family is a reward in and of itself. We hope that we can continue to serve each of you, and from everyone here at Backwoods Overland, thank you.